I think I found it. Found the best video game I've ever played. It's a raccoon on the BMX bike that delivers mail and helps out villagers. This is Tanuki Summer, a game that asked the question, what if Matt Hoffman retired and became a raccoon and decided to help rebuild a shrine instead of pursuing his BMXing career? And the answer is just absolutely perfect. From the second I started this demo, I couldn't stop smiling. Not because it's bad, because everything about it is just so ridiculous. You play as Pon, a chubby little raccoon who works for the local post office delivering packages to make money to help rebuild a shrine for the upcoming Tanuki Festival. Apparently, the festival centerpiece is the shrine and you're trying to rebuild it, which is just absolutely funny and ridiculous. And it's a little bit stressful because technically you only have about a month to do it and you start off with no money. So yeah, there's absolutely no pressure for this little tiny raccoon to be delivering mail, paying his bills, and somehow pull off an amazing construction masterpiece before the deadline. The only way I can even describe this game is as Animal Crossing meets Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX, sprinkled in with a little bit of that secret sauce that Nintendo puts into their game. It's like Nintendo decided to make this game for some odd reason. The visuals, they're just absolutely colorful, soft, cozy, they're beautiful. It's like what you imagine going on summer vacation. The controls, they're fairly smooth. You can jump, do tricks, do backflips, front flips, do pretty much everything. And then you see him walk around and he just completely waddles around like a penguin. It's the funniest thing I've seen. It's like the animation itself is the selling point to just download this game and try it out. You don't have to do anything, you just watch him go around doing his job and it just makes you smile the whole way through. As you deliver all your packages, you come across certain characters which offer you different minigames and a way to help them out. The first one I came across was sumo wrestler who is no longer famous and he just strives for that attention, that fame that he once had. And he pretty much coerces you into training with him, and he puts you up against one of his students, and all you're doing to him is slapping him and then doing a belly push until you knock him off, and it's a best out of 3 rounds. And it was just funny. I don't know what else to say about it. The next minigame I came across was for bartending, where you had to help the barkeep serve drinks and you had to get the perfect balance between liquid and foam, because apparently some people like their drinks extremely foamy and other people just like no foam and liquid, and then you get rated on it. I was really bad at it, but I really enjoyed that. And then the last one, which I think I didn't like as much, you came across this lady that was a photographer who was just very angry because she was not any good at it, and she kept throwing her camera on the floor and complaining that she sucked at taking pictures. Anyways, she gives you a camera and asks you to go help find these 3 statues throughout the island, and then she critiques them and tells you that you pretty much suck and that you shouldn't be a photographer, but she's like, you'll get better, so that makes it all better, right? Yeah, each minigame was actually pretty cool and I really enjoyed doing them, and from what I can see from the trailers and what's planned for this game, there's going to be a lot more. I think there's some baseball in there included. I think you go fishing, make sushi, make chicken skewers, all sorts of stuff, so I'm really excited to see what else they include in the full game. The level design of the town is actually pretty impressive. There's ramps, there's railings everywhere, you can grind up on the power lines, you can jump over houses, there's challenges you could do throughout the world, like achieving certain scores or doing a backflip over the statue in the central square. I really liked the game world. It was really well designed. It really caters towards the BMX aspect of the game, and honestly it feels like you got plopped straight into a Studio Ghibli film from the way it's designed. If it was catered towards one specific raccoon that rides a BMX and nobody else in the town does, and they decided to build that town just for him specifically. The demo only took me about an hour to play through or so, which was kind of short in my opinion, but I think it gave a really good impression as to what the game is and what it's going to be. The game really doesn't care about being difficult or leaderboards or online rankings. It just wants you to be happy, and that I was extremely happy. I was smiling the whole way through. You're not really trying to save the world or fighting monsters, you're just helping out your neighbors, earning money and building a shrine, and that seems like it's enough for a game. It was relaxing, funny, and wholesome without really trying too hard. I was expecting a really bad game. I don't know, I wasn't expecting this, but I was actually impressed. All the animations, every silly minigame, every character interaction was obviously made with a lot of care. So yeah, Tanuki Summer might look like a joke, but it's honestly one of the most charming demos I've played in a long time. It reminds me of why I like trying weird indie games, because sometimes in between all the chaos of AAA releases, releases and battle passes, you find a little raccoon on a bike who just wants to make his town proud. And really, isn't that what all of us want to do? Anyway, that's my way too early review of Tanuki Pond Summer. If you like this kind of silly, wholesome chaos, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what weird game I should play next. Because knowing me, it'll probably be something very weird.